During a custody exchange, my ex slipped my son a note. When I asked what it said, he hid it behind his back and said, "Nothing." I saw it happen in the Walmart parking lot where we always meet. She bent down, whispered something to him, and pressed a folded paper into his hand. When I asked what it was, he shoved it in his pocket and said, "Nothing, Dad." That night, I found it while doing laundry. It wasn't a love note or encouragement. It was a detailed description of pills. Blue oval tablet, white round capsule with a line down the middle. Exact measurements. My heart stopped when I recognized them. My blood pressure medication. I checked my pill organizer. Some looked different. Slightly off-white instead of pure white. My hands were shaking so badly I dropped the container, and pills scattered across the kitchen floor. I got down on my hands and knees, examining each one under the light. 4 of them were wrong. 4 pills that could have killed me. I couldn't breathe. My own son. The boy I taught to ride a bike, whose nightmares I chased away, who still called me every night before bed even after the divorce. He'd been poisoning me. I sat on that kitchen floor for 2 hours, just staring at those fake pills. Part of me wanted to believe he didn't know what he was doing, that maybe he thought it was a game, a harmless prank his mother put him up to. But the note was too detailed, too specific. He knew. The next morning, I couldn't even look at him during breakfast. He asked me 3 times if I was okay, and I just nodded, pushing scrambled eggs around my plate. How do you tell your 11-year-old son that you know he's been trying to kill you? I took one of the pills to my pharmacist that afternoon. She's known me for years, filled my prescriptions after my heart attack. When she tested it, her face went from confused to horrified in seconds. "Sir, this isn't your prescription. It's a sugar pill." Those words made it real. My ex-wife wasn't just trying to hurt me anymore, she was trying to erase me, and she'd weaponized our son to do it. "How long have you been taking these?" the pharmacist asked, her voice barely a whisper. "I don't know. Weeks? Maybe a month?" My voice cracked. "I've been feeling off lately. Dizzy. Headaches. I thought it was stress from work." She grabbed my arm. "You need to go to the hospital. Right now." But I couldn't. Not yet. I needed to know the truth first. I needed to hear it from him. That night, I waited until after dinner. My son was in his room playing video games, and I could hear him laughing at something on the screen. That innocent laugh broke something inside me. I walked in and sat on the edge of his bed. "Caleb, we need to talk about the note." He went completely still. The controller slipped from his hands. "What note?" His voice was so small. "The one from your mom, about my pills." His eyes filled with tears instantly. "Dad, tell me the truth. All of it." And he did. The whole thing came pouring out between sobs. My ex had been sending him instructions for months. Swap 2 pills each visit. Not enough for me to notice right away, but enough to kill me eventually. My son had been replacing my heart medication with placebos she'd ordered online. "She said you'd be happier in heaven with grandma," he choked out. "That you were suffering and the pills would just let you sleep forever. She said it wouldn't hurt, that you'd just go to sleep one day and not wake up. And that would be better for everyone." I pulled him into my arms and we both cried. He kept saying he was sorry, over and over, his small body shaking against mine. "I didn't want to do it, Dad. But Mom said if I didn't help you, you'd suffer more. She showed me pictures of Grandma in the hospital with all those tubes. She said you'd end up like that if I didn't help." My ex had twisted everything. She'd used my mother's death, my son's love for me, and turned it into a murder plot. "You're not in trouble," I whispered into his hair. "You're not in trouble, buddy. You're the victim here too." I ended up in the ER 2 days later with my blood pressure at 210/140. The doctor said if I'd gone 1 more week, I would have had a massive stroke. My son's in therapy now. My ex is facing attempted murder charges, and I count every pill before I take it.